Fords.
And what can you tell me about it? What year is it?
It's a 37 Chevrolet on a tube chassis. It's got a 400 small block 406, roller cam, Manley stainless steel racing valves, things like that, blower.
Sure. Are you in any car clubs back in Tennessee?
I'm in a Hard Times club there in Newport, Tennessee.
Hard Times, that's the name of the club, or you mean your club is out of money, or
yeah.
What Hard Times?
Well, you know, Tennessee's kind of a depressed area up there, and so we picked a name called Hard Times, I guess.
Boy, that's cool. Yeah, that's cool. I love Tennessee. I've been through there many a times, and Chattanooga, all over. So.
Yeah.
So what town are you from again there?
Cosby, Tennessee.
And where is that?
Well, it's called the moonshine capital of Tennessee.
Oh, I'd like to live there. So where is that in relationship to Nashville or
Knoxville? It's south of Knoxville, about 45 minutes.
Now, in Knoxville, you got a lot of interest in street rods and customs out there, don't you?
There are more 44s per capita up there than anywhere in the world.
I bet, because I remember, hearing about that, or I don't know where, maybe it was one of our Good Guys Club magazines or something. But anyway, is this tubbed?
Yes, it is. It's tubbed.
Okay.
It's got a 9-inch Ford.
A 9-inch, okay. And let's take a look in your interior here.
It's got a B&M 400. And
nice shifter.
Nice shifter. Well, just look at it. It's an older restoration. Did this in '94. And
got some chrome on here.
Got a little chrome.
I bet you this thing moves out, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does all right. I was thinking about taking the spoiler off of it. Some people didn't like it, and I thought, well, I'll just take that off of there. And then I thought, well, I'll take those wheelie bars off of there. And then I drove it, and I decided, man, I might ought to leave them on. You know?
Yeah. You got a beautiful wood box there, and let's take a look at the engine. You'll have to come with me.
All right.
Okay, so get a shot of this, Moreau. Boy, this is something. So tell me about the engine here. I'll get over here so we're not split up between the camera. You'll have to stay with me.
Well, it's a Wheeling and pretty self-explanatory. It's got some Predators on it.
Well, it's not self-explanatory to Grandma sitting in the rocking chair back in Minneapolis.
It's got a Griffin. It's got about 750 horsepower.
Wow, and you got it strapped down there.
Yeah, that's to keep the blower from coming through the windshield if it ever comes apart.
That's cool.
I think Shirley Maldoni will tell you about that. I think she bit.
Right. Now, to drive this here, did you trailer it from Tennessee?
Yeah, I trailered it on the back of that 47 Ford there.
Oh, that's cool. So to run this, what kind of fuel do you use in here?
We use racing fuel.
Racing fuel, okay.
But it'll run on high octane with some
92 octane?
Yeah, with some
booster
in it.
Yeah.
Sure will.
Wow, that's pretty.
Well, thank you.
That is amazing.
Thank you.
That must block part of your view in the windshield.
Actually, you only drive this thing straight for about 4 seconds, so it doesn't matter.
What do you think about this gas going up to over $3 a gallon? Does that?
I think it's all right as long as it's not watered down when you buy it.
Yeah. You know, I remember when I was a kid that when you were at a gas station and they said no smoking, you better not smoke because that gas may catch on fire. But I think it's hard to ignite gasoline today, don't you?
I would believe it is. It's not what it used to be. You're correct.
Right.
You know, the octane rating's so low. And I remember we used to call it ethyl, I think.
Sure. I used to date Ethel. Okay, well, thank you very much for joining us for Driveway Talk.
Appreciate
it's a pleasure to talk to you, and happy motoring back to Tennessee. And you folks stay with us for Driveway Talk, and come on along. Well, folks, thank you for joining us for Driveway Talk. Thank you, Moreau, for being our camera person. And you folks, if you ever get a chance to come down here to the Pate Show at the Texas Speedway, you'll have to do this. This is a fun deal, a lot of vendors. It's a lot to see, nice car corral and everything else. So try and make it. It's always the last weekend in April. Down here between Fort Worth and Dallas is the Texas Speedway. So back to the Hampton Inn, and thank you folks, and thank Don Curry and all the people involved with the Pate Show. And I've been coming down here for over 20 years. It's a lot of fun. I wouldn't miss it. And if I'm not back next year, I'll be back the year after for sure. So thank you, folks, and we'll see you down the road. Hi, welcome to Driveway Talk. I'm Ron Anderson, your host and producer of the show. Today, Moreau Sankey is our camera person, and we're down here at the Texas Speedway in Fort Worth, Texas. It's April 2006, and today we're with Don Curry. Hi, Don. How are you?
Hey, good morning, Ron. Welcome to Texas.
Thank you. It's nice to see you again.
Nice to see you. We're always glad you come down.
Thank you. And what is your title here?
I'm the swap meet coordinator. In other words, that's the guy that gets all the problems.
Oh. And how many years has this been going on?
We have actually run the 34 editions of the swap meet. 1 year there we had two in the same year, so we're pretty old. We're about the oldest one around the area.
Now, this didn't start at the Texas Speedway, did it?
No, sir. It started at the Pate Museum of Transportation in Crescent, Texas, which is south here about 40 miles, and it's was attributed to the car collector named Aggie Pate. He was very interested in old cars, and invited us down to do a swap meet in his field down there. So it branched from there, and that's the third largest in the world.
Oh, the Pate swap meet is the third largest?
Yes, we're considered the third largest in the world. We get figures from all the other swap meets.
Sure. I think I read that Iola had 4,400 vendors. Now, you have about 11,000, don't you?
We have actual vendor spaces. We have 8872.
Oh, 8872.
Spaces.
And how many do you think most of them are going to be full this year?
Yes, I believe we're going to sell most all of them out this time.
I see. And then you have a car corral that you have a few hundred cars for sale here.
The largest car corral we had was 456 cars, and it's probably the largest one west of the Mississippi.
I see. Yeah, that is a lot of cars. And your event is a 4-day event, right?
4-day event. We set up Wednesday before. We used Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And Sunday slows down a little bit, but Saturday and Friday are just awesome.
Yeah, I've been here many a times, and in the old mud hole, and we call it the mud hole because we didn't have paved parking lots and pavement to walk on. You walked on the grass and in the mud if it rained, right?
Absolutely, and you'd get stuck in the mud.
Yeah.
We called it tractor pull the last time we had it down there.
Yeah, I remember some of those fond memories. They weren't so fond at the time, but looking back, we had more laughs, rolling in the mud, pushing motorhomes out.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Lord, it was something to behold.
Well, this is on a pretty nice parking lot. We're almost a mile long, almost a quarter of a mile wide.
Sure.
And we're on the Texas Motor Speedway west side parking lot, and we just incorporate the whole area.
We're going to talk to a few people here. We're going to put some things to music and do a couple of shows down here, and it's always a pleasure to see you, Don.
We're glad to have you.
Oh, thank you. You're a blessing. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
And it's nice to see you again, and you folks stay with us, and come on along for Driveway Talk.
I don't ever bend me to hold you tight. Darling, don't ever bend me to hold you tight. Let me hold you in my loving arms, because it's cold and I'll keep you warm. I don't ever bend me to kiss your lips. Darling, don't ever bend me to kiss your lips. Let me kiss you, please, baby, please, because it's cold, 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 and your lips are mighty free. Well, there's a strong west wind blowing, and there's a great big moon above. Oh, pretty baby, I'll be knowing when you need someone to love. So don't ever bend me to talk sweet talk. Oh, darling, don't ever bend me to talk sweet talk. Let me feel your little heart with fire, because it's cold, 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 so don't forbid my desire. 'Cause it's cold, cold, so cold. Don't forbid my desire. So high, you can't get up. So wide, you can't get around. I know it's so low, you can't get up. You must come in the door. So high, you can't get up. It's so wide, you can't get around. I know it's so low, you can't get up. You must come through the door. Well, I went down in the valley, you know how to go there. My soul got happy in the valley, you know I stayed right down there all day. So high, so wide, I know it's so low. Well, I must come through the door. Well, I'm to heaven, but well, I'm told the streets are cold. You know my boots are gold. So high, so wide, I know it's so low. You must come through that door. So high, so wide, I know it's so low. If you must come in through the door. I don't want my heart to be broken. It's the only one I've got. So darling, please be careful. You know I care a lot. Oh, darling, please don't break my heart. I beg of you. I don't want no tears to fall. You know I hate to cry. That's what I'm bound to have. If you only say goodbye. Oh, darling, please don't say goodbye. I beg of you. Hold my hand and promise that you'll always love me true. Make me know you love me the same way I love you, little girl. You got me at your mercy. I'll let alone me in love with you. Please don't take advantage, 'cause you know my love is true. Oh, darling, please don't break my heart. I'm begging of you. Hold my hand and promise that you always love me true. Make me know you love me the same way I love you, little girl. You got me at your mercy. I'll let me love you. Please don't take advantage, 'cause you know my love is true. Oh, darling, please, please love me true. I beg of you. Oh, darling, please, please love me true. I beg of you. Oh, darling, please, please love me true. I beg of you. Oh. Last night, all alone in a barroom, who met a girl with a drink in her hand. She had ruby red lips and cold black hair and eyes that would tempt any man. Then she came and she sat down at my table, and as she placed her soft hands in mine, I found myself wanting to kiss her, for temptation was flowing like wine, and I was almost persuaded to strip myself of my pride. Almost persuaded to push my confidence aside. Then we danced, and she whispered, I need you. Will take me away from here and be my man. Then I looked into her eyes and I saw it, the reflection of my wedding band, and I was almost persuaded to let strange lips lead me home. Almost persuaded, but your sweet love made me stop and go home. I try so hard, my dear, to show that you're my early dream. If you're afraid these things I do is just some evil scheme, a memory from your lonesome past, keep us